The streets is watching, busy waiting for the come up. Too busy grinding through the night until the sun up. You from New York, where your outfit gotta be done up. Was born a boss like a CEO since my come up.
Streetz is watching episode 7.
Dude.
What we doing? Let me get some claps, champ.
Yo, what is
Get this going.
Yo, first down the job, right? First down the job, and I'm bubbling.
we keeping it going.
Episode 7.
Fumbling at the 1 yard line.
Growing and glowing.
And again.
There you go. Charlie.
Yes, sir.
CB, Bamboo, how we doing?
What's up? I'm good. How you doing?
Everything's fine. It's winter today.
Yo,
Right?
it is freezing outside.
Winter.
Yo,
We
the
got
freeze in the clouds is watching.
Introductions.
Streetz is freezing.
I'm like,
podcast.
yo,
That's
this
what it
makes-
is. The Streetz is freezing podcast.
Yes,
No
I
sense,
think
we're going on with Mother Nature. She must be mad.
Yeah.
Father God.
You know?
Oh, introductions.
Yo, Charlie Brown in the house. What it do, y'all?
What's up? And my name is Robin Bamboo.
And I'm E. We ready to get this topic going. So one of the things I wanted to talk about, and I love this topic because male and females can weigh in on this just completely evenly.
Okay. What is it?
So when I talk to Charlie about this, right?
Okay.
Charlie always tells me, "Yo, E, if you love a woman, whether it's love at first sight, don't use a condom."
What?
Don't use a condom.
No, he did not.
Charlie told me,
E.
don't
He
use
didn't
it.
say that.
I would love to finish this. See,
Word to my life, Robin.
Can I finish?
Robin, I have
Bamboo,
never
can I
told this man
finish?
that.
I'm listening.
Yo,
Charlie told
Robin,
me, don't use
I
a
am condom king.
He said, don't use a condom first, and if it feels good, then use a condom because
What kind of background?
now she might get
Psychology
pregnant,
is
right?
that?
Because you like it and it might be a situation, right? He said, but if you do it the first time and it doesn't feel good, then don't worry about
What?
it because you're probably gonna have sex
No,
with her
I don't
again.
believe that.
So
Yo, listen.
your rule
Okay,
of
go
thumb,
ahead.
Bamboo. What's your rule of thumb for when do you use a condom with a man? Do you have-
Always. You're supposed to, like, especially
girl.
when you're first getting with someone.
Smart girl.
Listen, women don't like to admit when they are
active.
active.
Absolutely.
So, but and are afraid to have their own condoms.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with a woman having condoms.
Right.
In
But
her
when
drawer.
do you feel comfortable to not use condoms?
If he becomes my man and we make a committed relationship, then after a while,
Is that the next day? Is it
You're
is
2
it-
weeks.
is
2
there
weeks
30 days
later.
probation?
You're 2 weeks
Is
later.
there
3 weeks
probationary
later.
period?
But wait, will the woman be looked crazy if she goes on a trip and she has a condom in her purse?
No, of course
Absolutely
not. No, she be
Because
looked
she has
at.
needs.
She's
A woman
smart
has
and
needs.
she's safe.
She might see somebody super attractive.
Yo, you
wants
know
to-
that females actually have more sex than even men do.
It's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Word up.
Absolutely.
I believe you.
And what's funny is female have more partners than men do.
Because it's true. I believe you.
That's right.
Men are afraid on the low. Men are really afraid to approach a beautiful woman or whatever. And women
women
have
can-
so many options like this.
It's like
You're
that.
right.
Charlie, what's your rule of thumb? Do you
You know
wait
what? Okay.
after the first day,
Right.
first week? How do you?
All right. E, you know what? It's like a very scary world out there.
It really
you know what I'm
is.
saying? And you still got things floating around. You got herpes, you got AIDS, all these other things. Now you
What
got
about
COVID.
crabs? Crabs don't protect.
Okay. I mean, crab is left field, but yeah, crabs also.
There are a lot of things.
Right. So
I've heard of- there's a lobster that's coming out of South America.
Red Lobster.
It's actually
It's coming out of Red Lobster.
is why-
lobster.
Go ahead.
This is why I can't wear. That's why I'm not
comes
wearing
out of-
shoes today.
South American people.
Had to
chill.
take off
It's
my
a joke.
shoes.
It's a joke, South America.
Hey y'all.
Keep going.
Right. So anyway, I can't really go in and splash without my swimming trunks. You know what I'm saying? Just
skinny dipping for you.
no, just
skinny
just
dipping
off
for
the
Charlie.
rip. No.
Okay.
You don't know what the lady like where she's been, who she's been with. And to me, it's about the conversation first, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta kind of science where her head is at. And that lets me know if
Whether you're
she
gonna wear a
is
condom or not?
Yes, because
Really
it actually no
cross-examining
right. I know,
you.
right? So Mara.
She's an objection. I'd like to.
Well, listen.
When
Go ahead.
do you say, all right, it's time to go to the nudist beach?
I have
Just go swimming in
probably.
the ocean. When?
I mean, all right. So for like my past relationships, I have probably never done it. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Never
yell
done-
right
never
now, like,
done
hey,
what?
Hey,
Like-
I'm watching live.
Have gone raw because I was always scared to death. You know what I'm saying? Of possibly getting somebody pregnant or you know what I'm saying? So
Once
to me,
it's-
it was
yeah.
more. for me, it was more about the baby.
I'm so proud of you.
Than even the STD
health.
or anything like that. Yeah, I know.
That's why I love
Listen,
Charlie, 'cause
strange
he's worried
thinking.
about the children.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
for the children.
Listen, you don't.
But
Listen,
that's
you
a
don't.
good. That's
CB love the kids.
good, but he didn't think about the disease.
I know, but
Because the kids is not the
but it
kids is
still
watching,
kept me
but
underneath the umbrella
Because
of
you-
safety.
you're like,
right?
yo, I
Since
ain't
was
ready
worried
to
about the
have no
kids.
babies.
Right.
I respect that. That's a good
Okay, you know
one.
what my problem has always been?
What?
Like, some of the girls with the best box are the craziest
Oh.
women. So it's like you want to keep tadpoling, well, not really tadpoling, but you want to
What's
keep
that?
swimming in it, but you like, yo,
said
I can
tadpole.
never get this. If this girl gets a drop of my semen, I'm done.
Oh no.
And you know
The
that
babies would be
the
pretty because
beauty-
you're so
The
handsome.
beauty is not really the bounty.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
know
Right. Nah.
Let's get into the next topic.
You know what I'm saying? Word up.
We don't want to talk about the next topic.
Well,
because-
okay, boom. I'll tell you what, Rambo. All right, so this is a question I got for you, E. Right?
Wow.
E, it is very important for a man once he reaches a certain age to check his testosterone levels. I don't know if you've been checking yours. Yours might be low, so you got to go get that checked. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
actually, mine was I had a brain tumor scare.
Oh wow,
And it affected
Wow.
my testosterone levels.
wow,
Really?
It's crazy.
That, I had to get all type of hormone supplements. So I do understand it.
Right,
And
right.
When I was going through that, I had experienced that. You know, low libido.
Yeah. Yo, it's.
It was to the point where, you know, and I'm glad you mentioned it. It was to the point where one day, you know, I ejaculated air.
What?
Straight air.
It was like poof. It was like,
It was like
Yo, it's that puff of smoke.
it was like
Oh my
your joint was
God,
smoking the
I
blood.
can't stand him.
Your joint was smoking the blood.
Oh Jesus!
like a residue.
It was coming. Y'all knew it was coming. Y'all knew it was.
My man's a fool, kid. My man's a fool, kid.
So wait.
The fool.
So you bloated your wife's belly then or something like that.
I had the whole
She thought she was pregnant or
I had the
something.
whole face. I made the face.
This guy
Yo,
is
it's
crazy.
This dude.
I
Nah, but no.
cannot.
And then you know those commercials. If you have low T levels,
No way.
So the commercials will get
issue. But I do understand what you're
Right. Okay, got you.
Goodness.
All right, so check this out.
What?
So young men and older women. I think it, first starts hitting you maybe like around 35. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And you definitely got to try to stay in shape because that helps.
Right.
Your food content helps. Sleep helps. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you kind of like literally, start to like drift and you no longer care for like, sexual activities anymore. And, the crazy part is I used to watch the show called Married with Children. Right, and I was like a young buck back then. I was probably
Ed Bundy.
like
Like, you
right,
going to smash Peg?
right. I was
Peg's still popping. Yo, did you
she
see
was
her
popping
lately?
from the
Yeah.
front,
You
from
see
the
her
back.
lately? She's
Cute,
still
cute from her.
Cute
She's
face.
still fine.
And,
All
and
these-
it was like
all these
for
years
him, it
later.
was like a chore. He used to be like, "Oh, Peg,"
Right?
And me as a youngin, right?
like, what?
As a horny little goat that I was, I would never understand that. I used to be like, "But Al."
But now you get
But
older.
Al, so now, I'm older now, and some of the effects are starting to kick in of that,
Right.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
You don't feel like it.
I'm like, or you tired. So it's like, are you tired or is your libido down? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I
young
feel the
men,
same way.
so this affects even females also.
Yes, it
Right,
does.
because females can reach a point also
You don't
where
feel like-
if they don't have testosterone
menopause,
levels at a certain level, they like no longer want to have sex.
You're right.
Yeah,
and I'm
you know
glad
what
you're
I'm saying?
recognizing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
good.
you're
We have some-
recognizing that.
We both,
Yeah.
everybody has levels of estrogen and testosterone.
Correct,
Males
correct.
are higher. The women's
Yes,
are lower.
and listen, I'm getting older, and I go through these things myself, so I understand what you're talking about. So this leads me to another topic right
that?
now. It's leading me to like it's pressuring. What about the pressuring of women? To get fixed up and get their the butt shots and all of that to look better for men. Like what's the pressure of women that we have to look better? Like what is
Right.
you know what I mean?
I love that topic, Bamboo. And I'm gonna talk about
Is
it.
it worth taking it? Like
I'm gonna talk about it from like a pressure perspective, because
Right.
I had my hips done. right?
Oh my God.
And when I did my hips,
His hips.
I wanted to have my hips be a little bit more muscular.
But what about the pressure to lose weight and everything? Like, for instance, I'm a BBW, you understand? And the pressure of being on TV now, and do I have to lose weight? Should I look a certain way? And, or do I just, represent? And I just really, want to know what men think. You're my guys.
Well,
I want to know what you guys feel about
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna tell you this.
okay,
You know
all
what
right.
kills me? You know what kills me about it? What kills me about it is we all feel those pressures,
Right.
male and female. But let me speak to females. Females' pressure about weight and their size is usually entertainment driven,
Okay.
right? So, but what kills me about it is the pressure that you feel. You can handle it, certain ways.
I
right?
find regular women that don't even do the social media. They feel
women-
pressure to
even
have to
women
do
who
this
have nice
now.
bodies now.
They're
are
going
feeling
down to
pressures.
DR. They're going and people are losing their lives and don't even know.
But I would say this, the pressure you feel, you could go start working out. Like,
That is
That's
true.
not that. It's not that easy.
But
some of the
I don't
areas in which
say
I want
they
to tackle
they
is pretty
succumb
much that.
to a quicker
Uh-huh.
and more dangerous way.
Okay,
But it's
okay,
not that
true
easy
indeed.
when
Okay,
you work so hard
check
all
this out
day.
though, right? Check this out to bring up a point which you just brought up, right? So now I think there was this little article on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and two women had gone down somewhere. I don't know if it was Mexico, Brazil,
Right.
And both ladies went down to get work on their bodies.
I know about
One
that.
lady, she backed out last minute,
Right.
And the other lady,
Went
she
and
went
she
ahead
died.
with it, and she died on the table.
That's
so I
sad.
do understand, some of the pressures and maybe some of the insecurities, but there's a lot of women out here who do take their health seriously, and they're in that gym every day. Right. And they do handle what they got to handle. Right. And yes, so we understand that, for, some people it's more of a difficult task than for other people. But you are in control of your 24-hour day.
Can I say something
You know what I'm
about
saying?
that?
Go
Can I
ahead.
can I
Yes.
make an analogy of it? For instance, someone like me who works certain hours.
Right.
I work the hours that gyms are open.
Okay.
When I come home, the gyms are closed.
Well, you
and
know
then
that
on
they do
top
have
of it, you
24-hour
work
gyms
and
though,
then
right?
you work really
Okay.
hard. What about a person who don't have a car, can't
Okay.
get around,
Right,
can't do
right.
that or whatever, get to
Okay.
A, B, and C and D,
Okay.
and then have to get home and take care of their family?
Right.
Like sometimes you'd be really tired,
Okay,
and then
okay.
but so it's just a matter of trying to have women. I just want to be able to talk to the women that to be comfortable in your skin. Just you ain't gonna look the way
okay,
you
you know
looked
I
when
could
you were
pretty
20
much-
or 30. Like when you get in your 40s, your metabolism change, and
True
you're
indeed,
gonna
true indeed, true
look a
indeed.
certain way. So just be comfortable
True indeed.
looking and feeling the way you are.
Boom. Okay, you know what I can say to that, right? Right now, if you went into your phone right now, right, and you checked how many hours that you were on the phone this week, right, you would be flabbergasted.
No, it's
hear
more
me-
in my
hear-
job.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I don't
okay.
be on my cell phone.
Okay. Listen. So if you went and checked, right, and you see a total of at least 7 hours of you on the phone in a week, right, and this is you who got to be real with you, okay? If you have a total of at least 7 hours on your phone of airtime on your phone, that means you have an hour to go hit the gym.
Me
Every day.
personally,
Every day.
I'm not on my phone.
Okay.
I don't even
But-
want to talk to
but I
nobody.
wanna speak-
I don't even scroll at all.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
speak more from a
You know,
solution.
social
I
media,
post,
though.
but I don't scroll.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna speak more from a
okay.
solution perspective.
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
talk to me.
From a solution perspective, this is some tips we can give women who have heavy hours, children, multiple children, single parents, right, and getting older in their body is
Right.
All right. So first thing is you make a decision every day, right, and the decisions you make impact, right, your health.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Right?
of course.
So you're gonna have to eat less, right? You want to go to Burger King, you want to go to McDonald's, no bun,
What's crazy is I don't.
right?
even
No, I'm
eat
I'm
much.
speaking from the worst perspective.
Yeah.
Right? No bun, right? No supersize, right?
We have to hear this
Let's
again.
go with
No cheese.
Yeah, no cheese. Let's go with You at the job. You get an hour break at the job, right?
No meat.
I go to sleep over.
Yeah. You get an hour break at the job.
You said no meat. So what are you eating?
I just know this guy.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Bring some resistance bands.
Right, of course.
Bring some.
Do that.
Yeah, some stretch bands.
Yeah.
Bring some.
I can't
some
stand
stuff.
him.
And
because gyms don't do it for you.
And
the gym again. I want to say this.
Go
We'll
ahead.
close out with this.
Okay, what's up?
The gym is not what makes you healthy.
Right.
Correct. It's you
the
that makes you
person.
healthy. It's you that makes you healthy.
There you
right.
go.
And
There you go.
listen, Robin, something else to close this out with, right? You have to be conscious of what you're putting into your body too.
That's
so your
true.
food intake is very important to the size that you're going to be, right? If you don't put a certain amount of calories in, your body cannot grow.
I've never seen a fat person
cannot
who was
grow.
starving. Who was
Shut
starving.
up.
I've never seen a fat person who was starving. You know why?
Can't.
You know why?
What's fat to
Because
you?
the fat person did not eat. That's why.
Oh my God.
that's why
I don't eat that much and I'm still fat.
A starving
It's
person
called
did
low
not eat. That's why they were
metabolism.
skinny.
Listen, at
It's
the end
a
of the
low
day,
metabolism.
we love all our BBWs still,
We love our
appreciate you guys
BBWs, and I
supporting the
got you,
show.
girls. I
And,
got you.
Listen, right.
And speaking
All right.
from Charlie and Eri, from Exotic, we were both at sizes at one point in our life that we didn't like, and we had to make
Yeah,
a
it
decision.
is what it is. I mean, just be comfortable in your skin. That's what.
Yo, huge shout out to our sponsor, Streetz is Watchin, the clothing brand. You can find them in the online stores, www.streetsiswatching.com. You can also find them nationwide in all the stores in all the states. Check it out, streetsiswatching.com. Yeah.
I want to talk about the single parents because you mentioned having time and all that. Single parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know some single parents are doing the best they can. I know single parents have the best, obviously, in mind for their children.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
the outcomes of being a single parent,
Mm-hmm.
do you think parents are saying, this is really going to affect my child and I need to go around it, or I just need to raise them the best that I can? Do you think they really focus on how the single of not having a dual,
No.
presence?
You know what I think happens in a lot of single parent households? They don't really have time to think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because life is coming at them like a freight train. All right. It's coming very fast. Every 30 days, those new set of bills is coming.
Word up.
Okay. So they don't have time to worry about, I think for most of the single parents, especially the single mom, because, from my research or, from my understanding, I think there are more single moms than there are single dads.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I think that, life is getting at them at a point where they don't really have time to really kind of worry about things like that. Sometimes the dad's in the mix. He's not in the mix. Sometimes they got to, take him to court and they're working on that process. But while that's happening, I think the woman or the single parent is just pretty much, handling, some of the day-to-day responsibility of trying to raise that kid, groom it, and just, trying to do the best that they can.
I can say something. I can say something because I was a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't with my son's father after we broke up, but luckily I had a son's father who
Right.
we equally took care of him. I find times are changing. Men are becoming more responsible.
Okay, dope,
You're
dope.
more educated and they want to raise their children. I see the difference now because back in the days they would just disappear. You don't know
Right,
your father.
right.
Like our generation, some of them didn't know their fathers and it was different. It was before the social media era. But now they want to show off, so they want to show they're a good daddy and everything.
People blowing up.
So they want to show they're a good daddy.
Now
And
it's a-
So you think-
they want to show I'm taking care of my children.
Oh, you think that they're there for the kid or they're there for the fact that social media will expose that
People
they're a
are
bad
posting like,
father?
Day
Yeah, you would be
3, not seeing my
exposed.
father.
You would be
Day
exposed
300,
if
not
you
seeing
didn't
my
have
father.
social. Now with social media, everybody's a good daddy.
Okay, all right. So I'll ask you another question, right? Since you brought that up, as far as your partner and your son's father, and you said that you're not together.
Right.
If you meet a mate, all right, or you're dating a guy who has a baby mother, right?
Okay.
What do you think is the best, strategy for interacting or even having to deal with that person?
Well, I've had different circumstances
Okay.
with that where they hate each other.
Right.
Okay.
And you don't. My son father didn't want to interact or want his son around this dude because the dude didn't know how to talk to him because he thought he knew whatever,
Right.
you know, or my son father liked the dude,
Right.
the other dude,
Right.
because he was more. He came at him more, you know, interactive and
Right.
wanted to be, you know, a part of
Okay.
each other's life. So
Okay.
it just depends on the circumstance.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
I'm writing
So
some
the
notes
dudes
here
that
on what
you,
you
said.
so the dudes that you have dated, right?
Right?
Did you ever date somebody who also had kids?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
And tell me what your reaction was with that baby mother.
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm so selfish. I've
Okay.
lost relationships because I was too selfish.
Right.
Because
but
I didn't like.
selfish how?
I was a different kind of girlfriend.
Okay.
I want
Man,
my
for
attention.
yourself, yeah,
Yeah, I wanted my attention, and he's a family man, and
Right.
he got to do this. He got to go home and be with his daughter and take it. And then I really lost a great relationship because I was too selfish. Yeah,
Okay,
so it's really
okay.
different.
And what's up with you, E?
No, I've never dealt with that, and I have another. I wrote my notes down because I have another topic.
Right.
That's gonna. I love the way we do preview topic.
Right.
And the preview topic I'm gonna close this with is, when do you call the step person actually mom?
Ooh,
That's gonna be a preview
Oh,
topic.
Okay, E, you know
Want
what's
to add
L,
something to those
right?
notes?
Yeah.
I like that.
So check this out, right?
I like
I used to
that.
date this girl who used to have 2 daughters, and I hope she ain't watching this.
Oh my God, she's gonna be watching
I never had
because the
that
streets is watching. You know.
But so she had this one little daughter who used to be kind of like a little bit of a handful at times. And she was the one who used to hit me like that, like with the "you ain't my daddy."
Oh,
So I used to hit her back with, "Good, I'm glad I'm not your daddy."
I think you told me this story before.
And she was stuck. She was like,
think you told me this
"Okay,
story.
so that's not gonna work."
Why were y'all going through that?
Listen,
Tell her what to
because
do?
yeah,
Told me this story
it
on
was
a trip to
like
Atlanta.
she was
You
behaving
gotta work
badly.
at the warehouse?
Huh? So what?
You gotta work at the warehouse.
Of course,
Daddy or not?
of course. What you
Next
think
topic.
this is?
Next time.
Word.
Oh my God.
Oh
Man, what
man.
you got?
Yo, listen, what's something that happened to you as a child that you just will never forget? And then these fools have the nerve of the person that really, did something to you. You'll never forget in there. Now you're adults, and then they act like right now as adults that y'all friends. They were supposed to be your friends back then, but they hurt you. Something that hurt you really bad, and you'll just never forget it.
You know what? I'll never forget. And when you said it, as soon as you said "never forget," I felt like I disappeared into the moment. I felt like it wasn't even here right now.
Right.
You went
So
back.
whatever
in
magical
time.
power that was, keep it going. So what happened was, I remember back in the days, I think in high school, I didn't have the best skin. My skin had acne.
Right.
But when I've now went to I got a facelift. So what you see now,
so damn
I'm a completely new man.
I cannot. Yes, you fine.
thank you.
Got this. Damn.
so-
and you on TV.
40 fine. If you tell me where everything- All right. So moving forward. So I remember we was outside and they were making fun of my face all crazy. Oh, it was pizza face. You got roaches on your face.
Yo,
Oh, it
Made me
was.
wanna
dudes was
cry.
going in.
It
It was
I
going-
wanted to guillotine my neck. I
Dude
wanted to
was
go
going
back
in.
to school with
Yo.
no face. No, you can laugh. Bamboo was holding. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Bamboo was trying to.
Yeah, Bamboo was about to.
No, I want to cry for you because I
She's all
understand.
red trying to.
She don't know if she want to cry or laugh.
Right,
No,
exactly.
Bamboo
But it was
one of those
75%
No,
laugh.
it wasn't.
It was
had to be one of those people.
No,
when you
it
laugh,
It was
wasn't.
25% cry.
No.
25%
No.
cry. 75% laugh.
That's my joke. So
We all have a story like
So
this. I
what's
want to hear
killed me,
it.
and the
What
reason why
happened?
that story
What
is so
happened?
memorable to me is because that same person, as I got older, they watched me evolve,
Right.
And they used to, yo, you killing them,
Right,
yo,
right.
You doing your thing.
Wow.
That's what I was talking about.
You know,
And I
so you
was
turned him
just-
into a fan.
That's what I was talking
And,
about.
and then
Listen.
a friend of mine, he
It's
told
like,
me this
huh?
one time. He said, "Can you feel it?
Mm.
Nothing can save it. This is the season.
catching the vapors.
There you go. Come on, Bamboo. This is the time what I'm gonna do.
What?
So your aura, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna ask the Street Watching crew.
He was like,
did you
What's
have
your
that
story?
show enough. He was like, show enough. He was the last dragon.
The
Like,
last dragon.
show enough.
What was the glow? The glow?
Dude had the red glow.
The glow.
You know, coming
Like
off the
really?
skin.
Like looking at this dude like
Yeah, I remember that. So
Eyebrow raised.
What about
Yo,
you
you know
Joe?
what, man? Something for me. God, you know what? I'm like trying to. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can
that
explain
person.
this right.
That person.
I didn't really have a person kind of situation. It was more of like circumstance that happened.
Okay.
So every couple of days, you know, the teacher would call a student up, right, to like, you know, come and hold the flag. You know, remember, you know, when like schools used to see the flag of allegiance,
Right.
So you know, she had called me up that day, and I was like, you know, I was probably like, I think I was in like probably like elementary school. Mm-hmm. It was around the time I was living in the Bronx, and I went up there, started holding the flag, and then I realized, oh snap, my zipper's open. I forgot to close my zipper. So I'm up there, and I'm like, all right, well, I don't think anybody gonna notice. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And, you know, it was kind of like I had like one of them little child boxes where it's like, you know, it kind of like leans to the left or leans to the right too much. So your joint's out there.
No way.
So my joint was out there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the kids in the ambience, I'm looking at everybody just to see if everybody see anything. Right?
Did the audience check?
Yo, everybody looks Gucci at the time. So I was like, okay, I'll get through this, right? And then I saw this girl, and she was a white girl, and her like eyes lit up, right? So I knew she knew what time it was. So she over there like, all right, and then she trying to tilt her head to look around the flag, and then she moving her head. I'm moving my
flag?
I'm using the flag to block the jammy.
Oh my God.
Yo, that joint was
What ended up happening?
Yo, so he went through the whole process, and I sat my butt down and zipped my pants up, man.
Do you still know her to this day?
No, listen, I didn't even know, you know, who the girl was, to be honest.
But that was your embarrassing childhood moment, and you still can't forget it.
Flash mob.
Yo, still remember it to this
You still
day.
remember it like it was yesterday.
Remember it like the joint was yesterday.
I think
Oh
the
my
best part of
God.
the story
Crazy.
is the audience check.
The
Let me
audience
see.
check.
All right,
But
was
that
like-
sound kind of dope, though. Like, yo,
the joint
son.
was crazy, man.
Man.
Crazy.
Bamboo, you heard Bamboo? That was dope. She
Well,
was like,
listen.
next time you do
Can
the-
I tell y'all the reason I wanted to ask this question is
Sure, go
because I have a friend. She's like my friend now, and just Robin, the Caprice, you know. But when we were in the seventh, like maybe the sixth grade, walking home from school, I didn't realize the pants that I was wearing were bell bottoms. Right? I thought these girls were my friends. They were the popular girls and everything.
She said bell
And so
bottoms.
I was so happy to be walking home with them, and I felt like they were my friends, and they were being all cool. They were the cool girls, and then they just started singing the song, ding ding ding, ding 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 ding
The
ding.
girls-
I will never forget the
the
song.
girls was getting at us,
and then I started singing with them, watching down the street, ding ding ding,
She the
ding
butt
ding
of the
ding
joke.
ding ding, and that ding 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 ding, and that's the
Yo,
song,
can
right?
you imagine if they would have had social media?
What was
Wait,
the song?
I swear, ding ding ding,
I said,
ding
what does
ding
the song
ding ding
mean?
ding. I had on bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Cause wait, let me finish the
so
story.
the bells-
Wait, let me
yes.
finish the story. But I'm the first one to peel off to go home, and they still have to keep walking down the street. And they kept singing the song, ding ding ding, ding 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 ding. Caprice
They getting
got on
at
ding
you.
ding ding, and they started saying my name.
Oh.
They started saying my name and laughing, and I heard them saying my name.
Right.
That it was about this whole time. This song was about me.
Right. Oh.
And I ran home crying, and I ran home
Oh.
because the song was about me.
I can't even find it in
And
myself
come to find
laugh.
out,
Hit
I
the
was
laugh
too-
button, please.
Yo, please laugh.
I can't laugh
because it's funny
myself.
now.
Well, welcome to America.
Because now the same girls that hurt my feelings so bad that I thought they was my friends,
Right.
singing a ding 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 song about me, and I'm walking and I'm singing a song with them and not knowing it's about me.
So they still
That
sing that
hurt my
song today?
feelings.
Where are they now?
I want to tell them.
That's when we
I
start
wanna
the
tell
show.
them.
Streetz watching.
Ding, ding,
Where are they
ding.
now?
Listen,
Ding, 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 ding,
girls,
ding, ding.
do you still
It's a
sing
nice
the
song,
song
though.
today?
I should make a
Matter of
song
fact, girls,
called.
you need to apologize.
They need to apologize to me because it really hurt me.
No.
They was talking about my bell
Girls,
bottoms.
you need to go inside the studio and you need to record the
that
song.
word. It'll be a hit.
And send it to her and send it to her Facebook. How about that?
Charlie, next
So,
time.
wait, it wasn't bad enough.
Charlie,
I have worse stories, but that one hurt me with friends.
All
I
right.
thought they were my friends.
All right, so check this out, right?
What?
All right, so this is a question for you.
For me?
And I'm not saying this is you in the situation, but from a female standpoint, if you're dating a girl and she got a smelly box,
Oh my God.
what's the best way to explain that to her without, terminating the relationship, without really hurting her feelings?
Tell her to go take a shower.
Yeah, but then sometimes girls go take a shower and they still got a smelly box because it's the inside that matters.
Oh God.
It's not necessarily smelly box. Like
Go ahead.
male and females have smelly genitalia.
Right,
Oh, hell
correct,
yeah.
correct,
So
correct,
how do you
correct.
tell your partner that there's smelly genitalia?
Oh, I do it. I've done it. Like, ooh,
you've
you
done
smell
it- you've
musty.
done- but when you've done it, did you do it like as the fellatio was about to happen?
No, I ain't doing no fellatio if I smell your balls stinking and musty. It's just not
Charlie,
happening.
how about you? You were about to eat the peach,
Oh no.
and right before
It ain't no peach if it
you
smells.
took the peach.
Okay, you know what you can normally do if a girl has a smelly box?
Yeah, what would you do?
So you can actually smell it, through the
Before
clothes
you
before you
get
even.
in. Oh.
Right, as soon as you get close or you sit down or she get up to go to the bathroom.
Oh no. Have you ever walked in the
Then
bathroom
the
after
wolf
a woman?
smell. Right, you know what I'm saying?
And it's like,
it's
whoa.
like, she'll get up to go to the bathroom and you'll get hit with the, woo, with the
That's serious. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's serious. Even Shy.
That
Even
happens
Shy
whenever
had-
at work. That should be
Even
happening.
Shy had a
Excuse me.
reminiscent.
Oh, my
action with that one. Give me the clap for that. Thank you,
Be
Shy.
like, oh my goodness. Yo.
This is something I'll tell you what I do. I like to use.
What would you do?
This is a very easy tactic, and I like to use the same tactic that law enforcement does. I have a dog, right?
No.
And the dog sniffs out, right?
Fish?
For any type of
Fish scale?
genitalia
Oh,
issues.
okay.
Right? It sniffs mine.
right,
It sniffs my ladies.
right.
And if the dog is okay, then I can. But if the dog, then I already
I'm
know.
banging my head on the mic right
I already
now.
know there's cocaine.
Okay, but-
there's either cocaine.
Oh Jesus.
Fish scale, something.
There's
Wait.
either cocaine, diesel,
Listen, we are here to
or
talk
there is some
about
type
these
of
things.
genitalia
But
issue.
listen, no,
And
not
that's- I think,
necessarily. Because say you're in a relationship, you're with someone. A woman is a woman. She's gonna come on her menstruation
Right,
and things
okay.
like that. So it's not gonna always smell normal. Y'all got to get used to that. Listen, we go
No,
through. This
no,
is
we
body.
don't. No, we don't have to
You
get used to that.
do, especially if you live with the woman.
I don't trust no one as much as I trust myself.
Right.
So if I see an
If
issue,
you have a wife,
I will
you
go
have
clean
to-
It. I
you
will
have
go.
to
I will. You don't have to worry about.
You
cleaning
have to
because I couldn't trust you to
understand.
clean it.
You have
So you're
to
gonna take the
understand.
mop?
Oh my
I
god.
trusted you to clean it.
Hold on.
Oh my
So I will
god.
do this.
So you gonna take the mop?
myself.
This is what I have to deal with.
I would take
Go
the
ahead.
squash it.
They don't understand women.
Take the
Are you taking the
squash it.
plunger?
This is a
And
And
then
we
you
will
going to
go in
work?
there, and
This
we
is
will clean
this
that
is
out.
this is from a men's point of view, but at the
How
same
about
time,
you?
let
Will
me
be
tell
like,
you
know
something.
what? I don't trust you. I need to clean this myself.
But
And
listen,
then go into.
sweaty balls. We got to deal with your sweaty balls. What about that?
You have to
What
deal
about
with it?
your sweaty nuts?
Do you have to deal with it?
All right. And then what about when you're
said the sweat-
like what
sweaty-
about all of
sweaty
You
that?
have to deal with that.
Yeah, well, I'm
You don't tell them
saying
to
y'all
wash
don't
it?
smell so fragrant all the time either.
You don't have a
She
little
said-
bowl,
All right.
a little
Sweaty-
bowl.
Things
Sweaty
happen.
nuts. Sweaty
You don't have a
nuts.
little
Things
bowl
happen.
with a rag under the
Yo,
under
when
the
you
bed.
go
Just
to the
ready
bathroom, when you go
ready
to the
give a
bathroom,
washing.
when you go to the bathroom and pee and you fart at the same time, and then we have to walk in there after y'all stinking asses.
I do
So
it all the
everything,
time. I'm guilty.
everything, yes,
I am guilty.
It's not always
I'm
so
guilty.
fragrant with you guys.
I know, but we can clean that.
So can we? We
Well,
got it's called douches, and then
yes
they got
and no.
the suppositories or
Listen,
whatever.
listen.
But that's nothing that's gonna happen all the time. So get used to it. Whatever.
Okay, but check
Women
this
go
out
through
though.
different senses. Whatever you eat, whatever you put in your body, different things. There's
Right,
up
right,
and
right.
down. You know.
Okay,
you gotta,
okay.
Listen, it is what it is.
Okay, but check
it's up
this
to
out.
you to deal with it.
Okay, but check this out, right? Some women have
it's
a
up to you
problem
to
to
deal with
where they
It's
can't.
your wife or your girlfriend.
Listen, at the end of the day, some women have a problem where they can't get rid of it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
n-
I know
so
a
n-
person. I know a person that can't.
So now, if you come across that kind of woman, right?
Why would you
do you
edit that shot? Thank
do
you.
Blow it up, blow her
you
up.
turn around and leave that person because you know what I'm saying? I mean, you shouldn't be stuck with smelly box, for the rest of your life, should you?
I know everybody
wanted
has
to-
their fetish.
Okay.
But
Yes.
if it's not if it's not romantically, if it's not romantically
Yeah.
inducing,
Right.
then you might have to let that.
I
go.
wanted
Right.
to break up
'Cause
with
if
somebody for their smelly
if
breath.
I see a smelly box,
Right.
or I smell a smell,
No, you
if,
don't
if
want
my
that.
dog
You don't
starts
want it.
barking,
Right.
You don't want
right.
it. If they
because
ain't,
there's fish scale,
Right.
right?
if they ain't trying not to fix it,
automatically-
Done?
I'm automatically. I'm going into shrimp mode.
stop. If
Okay.
they ain't trying to
I'm
do
going
nothing to
into
fix it, then it's a
shrimp,
wrap.
Prawn. I'm
Yeah.
going to prawns. I'm going into this. 'cause
Okay.
it's not,
So what happens then if you were with
That
this
means she has
person
a
for
disease.
years, right? If you were with her for years, you got married, and then her body became chemically imbalanced, and then she was stuck with the smell.
Oh Jesus!
Tell me what you would do then, E? Huh?
If a body became,
Oh,
if a
no.
body became chemically
Yes.
imbalanced,
Yes,
at
E.
that
She
point-
gotta start eating right or
at that
something.
point, there are some very economical clothespins.
Oh,
E, listen.
That you can put on
Say
the
she
nose.
say, listen,
you can
E.
put on another clothespin.
I'm
E,
banging
listen.
my head on the
Sometimes
mic
you will
again.
close
E,
your
listen.
nose, and
Say
you'll
she
go
said that
in
you
and
gotta
out.
eat me
no,
though.
no.
I'm gonna have to censor. Now I have to censor.
No,
Charlie.
a
Where's
woman
the censor
knows.
button?
Trust me, a
Somebody censor
woman
Charlie.
knows if she smells
Sean,
funny.
mute his mic, please.
A woman
Some
knows.
women don't.
How they don't know?
Some women sit there.
Really?
Like,
I will not.
right? And you over here like, yo, don't
my
you
mic
smell
on?
the
I
fish
just
scale
pressed the
in the
button.
room?
Can you hear me?
Don't. Yeah, I can.
We can hear.
Don't you?
You know what, Charlie? I'm gonna just take this to the last level before we close.
Okay,
this.
okay.
Because,
knows.
because this is what Charlie doesn't and Bamboo don't want to say.
Okay.
You don't want to say this. You're avoiding it, and I know the
You're
streets is
so
the street
stupid.
watchers. Shout out to the street watchers. I know you want to know this, so I'm gonna ask this now. Bamboo, you obviously had sweaty testicles and bypassed it.
Yes,
You dealt with the smell, and shame on you.
but I didn't. I
That is
didn't
not love.
put my.
That is a travesty.
I came back up.
And Charlie,
What?
how dare you do that?
Oh no,
to
he's
your
so,
little man that was holding you down.
Dare I do what?
Ever since it was puberty,
Right?
you ran into
No,
the sanitation garbage.
no,
You
no.
went into
Of
the
course
sanitation
not.
garbage
Absolutely
truck
not. Absolutely not.
just for lust.
E, listen, you know what I told him?
He said just.
Lust drove you to the sanitation garbage truck.
E, listen, you know what I told him? Listen, E.
Oh my God.
E, listen, you know what I told my
Yo,
little
these
man?
guys is pure
No,
comedy. Yo, you see this? Do you see this?
we
This is
can't
crazy.
today. And he was like, and E, please understand. He was like, but why? But why? I said, no, you don't understand.
I don't. Other
Okay.
organs are complaining.
Put your
It's
comments.
not about you, little man.
Please put your
My
comments
nose-
below.
My nose, my eyes.
captain of the ship said no.
My eyes are scratching. I'm getting allergies.
My eyes are scratching. Yo, let's go to commercial break.
Yo, let's
We
suicide.
got sponsors. We got sponsors.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
y'all stupid.
Man.
We got our sponsors, IMIstudios.com. Please check them out. World Wide Web. And we have on all social media platforms, IMI Studios NYC. You need photography, you need videos, you need recording, you need audio, you need podcasting. IMIstudios.com, IMI Studios NYC. Check them out.
Hey guys, welcome back to Streetz is Watching podcast.
Clap it up.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
We go.
All right, I have a question.
Give it away.
Because this is something that I always think about all the time. I'm a very spiritual person, so I wonder if my guys, you guys, and the audience too, I would like your opinions. Do you believe in reincarnation? What happens to us after? What do you believe will happen after we die?
That's a great
Do
question.
you think you're gonna come back? Do you feel like you've been here before?
Spiritually,
I mean-
I'm gonna go with. I used to believe in reincarnation, right? Because
Yeah.
I used to see the same. I used to see the same personalities in young children.
Folks,
And so
right.
Like, oh, my man acts like that, or my aunt acts like that. In the little children. So now I
Interesting.
don't believe in reincarnation. Now I believe in the spirit will watch over you, is in the area, or is still resonating in the space. But after death, I think we just go into the spiritual form and we start helping out. I think we contribute from a spiritual perspective. That's what I think.
Okay. So you know what I think? I think that so my Christian beliefs tell me that. So we down, we go to heaven. I'm just right. But if I was to go into that kind of thinking, I would probably want to come back as one of those rare, expensive dogs that live with rich people.
So when you said if I wanted to go into that thing,
so you want to be Paris Hilton's dog,
right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, they take care of dogs.
I cannot.
Way better than people.
I swear to God.
Okay?
So you said,
listen,
yo,
some
my
of them
dog
dogs
is
be having
so
$2 million
spoiled.
worth of jewelry. Okay,
You are right.
Hey, listen, I'll
He
give
is
that.
hilarious. But they only live for like 12 years.
Yeah.
dogs are loyal.
But what's
the
up?
question you said, if I was to go into that thinking,
Right.
so you block that thinking because you're Christian?
It's more of a, it's very hard to be on, two sides of the fence. It's either I'm black or I'm white, right? No? Or, so I could be biracial, I guess, right?
I'm just thinking.
Okay, right.
It's not
so
a choice. It's
okay,
just a
so
thought.
it's kind of like this. It's kind of like, so my, thinking process is, here's my belief.
Right.
And it lines up with the Bible.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
So the Bible's my
You don't
base.
want to go against the Bible.
Right,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Chose
So
to take that
right. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, well, that's absurd thinking," because
Right.
listen, you as an individual or whoever that person has a right to think in those ways.
Right.
And at the end of the day, if I don't respect your beliefs or your thinking, then how am I going to expect you to respect mine?
Right.
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
brought up as a Catholic Christian, and I was thought to believe in everything in the Bible. I know the Bible from the front to back, read it like a book. I know every story is crazy. Y'all should read the Bible from the back, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like I've been here before. Like I feel things, I see things, I dream things, and things I shouldn't even know.
Okay.
I see
Such as
faces
what?
I've never seen before.
Okay.
I believe in the reincarnation, and I believe that I'll come back again because I have not fulfilled everything I needed to do in this life.
So tell me what
and honestly, I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I feel like I had kind of a heart attack right in front of my sister on my bed.
Why?
Yo,
How?
And I started flying through colors real fast, like at the speed of light. And then I came to this it was this beautiful colors and they were singing. I swear to God, please guys, don't even judge me. But I was laying on the bed because I was fainting.
Mm-hmm.
But I crawled on the bed while when I just found my sister, and she didn't know what to do with me. She didn't know. And then when I floated up. And then don't look at me crazy, Charlie. This is my realness. I'm telling you what happened to me. And then I repented.
Okay.
I asked God, please. I started repenting.
Right.
Dear Lord, please forgive me for my sins. I repent for all my sins. And once I said all those, please, I'm not ready to go.
Right.
I just jumped out of it. I just jumped up. I woke up out of my faint when I was fainting. I swear, guys. I died before. And I came back, and so I really, honestly know there is
So
light
you think
on
it
the
was
other side.
a stroke, a heart attack?
No, I've had a stroke
What was
already.
it?
I've had a stroke.
She said she had that,
But
at the
this
same
one
time,
felt-
it was an out of body experience.
There you go.
So let me ask you a question. So
I've had that.
So let
That's
me ask you this
happened to
question
me.
then, right? So while you were having the out of body experience, right? Did you look at your body to see
No, I
what you
didn't
were
see that.
transforming
No, I didn't see
into?
that. I didn't see that.
Okay,
Shut
okay.
up, stupid.
I'm just
Stop
asking-
laughing because it's not
I'm
funny. It
just
really
ask-
happened. No,
This
but
is
I
about
do
reincarnation,
believe.
right?
Stop.
So I'm asking
You're making
you,
me laugh. I
listen,
believe
all
in
I'm asking
reincarnation.
you is, did you look down with your leg turned into
No,
a goat?
stupid. No.
Lamb chops?
No, I was flying
Okay.
through colors. I
Okay,
told
okay,
you. I was
okay.
flying through colors.
So something like that
Sean's
happened
gonna
to
have
me.
ask these questions looking the other way.
But he's laughing at
I'm
me.
not trying to laugh.
Jay.
I'm just.
Audience, don't laugh.
I'm
I
not-
know there's people out there that has it. Watch when you
I have
Google it.
gone through something similar with the rainbow thing, right? And here's what happened. So I was at a party and I was drinking, and I think somebody had like spiked my drink, right? And I was like talking to a couple of fellas, and then I just felt crazy. It was like a womb, and then I started seeing all these colors.
Really?
So I knew something was wrong. Because,
Colors.
Well,
you see that?
Listen, at the end of the day, my brain tells me something is wrong, and I go into flight mode just to conceal or to make sure everything is good.
Right.
So what I did was I dipped off to the side because it was like a yard party, and I kind of like dropped and I crawled through these bushes.
Really?
Yeah. No, because listen, I had like jewelry on me too, right? So I said, okay, this drink must have been
Spikes
meant for somebody else, or if it was meant for me, cats is coming to come get jewelry.
Get you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I kind of like did a dip crawl move, and then crawled through like the neighbor's property, and then I somehow, don't ask me how I did it, but I somehow was able to pull myself to the car. I got myself in the car, closed the door, and locked the car, and just slept it off for like a good 45 minutes.
Okay.
So I
But
definitely
you saw the colors.
Saw the colors. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I would say this though, when you mentioned about you feel like you've been here before or something.
I know I did. I know I have.
I like to attribute that because I feel those things sometimes too. But I like to attribute that to.
With your knowledge, I feel like you've been here before.
I feel like
You're very smart.
The DNA of your ancestors has been passed down. That information
that makes sense too.
is still in you.
Okay.
So if you whatever they did for years and years and years, your family line that whatever you learned right now has been passed to your son. Your son, whatever he learns, is going to be passed, and all of that is there for you. So there's certain things that you see that automatically triggers you to. I know what to do with that. You don't know how. You didn't study.
Interesting.
It. You've been there.
Okay.
That's very interesting. I'm gonna look into that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Just like how people's gonna Google this information that
Right.
we're talking about. I'm gonna Google that.
Right. I mean, like shooting back to what E said, some of these even like certain ball players, like can't remember who the kid was. There was a kid who was nice in ball, and his mom raised him. He ended up going to the NBA, and dude didn't know his father. You know what I'm saying? Dude didn't know his father, and it turned out that his father used to be in the NBA, and his father was nice, right? And then folks used to look at him and wonder, right?
The
Where
DNA.
did the talent come from? And how does he know how to move like that, shoot the ball like that? And dude's father was never around. Wow. Right? And the joint is crazy. So I can certainly understand.
That's awesome. Yep, because you're right.
He's saying.
That's true.
Yeah, it's dope.
So Charlie, close us out, baby.
So all right. So this is like a topic that I'm sure a lot of people are gonna want to chime in on, and feel that they know, who the ultimate pettiest sign is. All right. So that's what I want to ask y'all. Who do y'all feel, or which sign do you think is the most pettiest sign in the whole universe?
Petty.
Well, as you talk about the pettiest sign, I'm going to include my topic within that.
Okay.
Right? The pettiest sign, and my topic was if you're conceited or convinced. The pettiest sign to me is the most conceited sign.
Okay.
And that is, I love the way everybody.
Wait.
I love the way everybody was like. The pettiest sign by far.
Yes.
It's not even close. Is a Cancer.
Okay.
I feel like cancers are the pettiest sign. What do you think?
Okay, some of the ladies I have dated in the past have been Cancers, and
I wouldn't pick a Cancer.
they do move a little petty. However, I don't know if I would go as far as the Cancers being the most petty, because I've dated like a couple of like Gemini women. And
I was gonna
Gemini,
say Gemini
and I'm
too.
super petty.
Geminis are petty as hell.
They blew me out the water.
Oh my
with
God.
some of the pettiness.
I was gonna say Gemini too.
Levels they were on.
They might be 1A.
Geminis are petty.
So I used to be like, So I used to be like, jeez.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad.
Geminis are petty. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree
What's
with
your
Gemini. I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is very petty. Too.
Yes, they are.
What are you talking about?
Come on, come on.
I
Extremely petty.
I don't be. I'm not
You
petty.
don't try to back. Listen.
Since when I've
you
ever
don't
been
try to
petty?
back down.
Don't let nothing slide.
You don't try to back down. It's like, someone curse you out. You have to have the last word.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
That's not petty.
Yes, it is petty. That's
No, it's
like,
not.
some stuff you just have to walk away
So
from.
let me say this. What sign are you, Charles?
Exactly.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. Charlie
exactly.
is super
Petty.
But
Okay,
Sag,
okay.
Let me ask you something.
And?
Sag.
What is your
Rob-
sign?
Rob, I'm a Libra. The best sign.
Oh no,
ever.
I love Libras.
Sag,
I love
let me
Libras.
ask you-
But you guys. Oh wait, no, wait. Let me tell you about yourself real quick.
Mm.
Yo,
Speak on
you need to be the boss of the room. Y'all
tell
are
'em.
petty.
Tell
Oh,
'em.
Libras are
Oh,
petty.
tell 'em, Robin.
I
Tell 'em,
dealt with
Breezy.
a petty.
Tell 'em, Robbie.
Y'all will say something and laugh at people at it.
Mm.
Petty.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Libras are
sneak
petty.
laugh?
As a matter of fact.
I'm not familiar.
Yes.
I like to blow it up.
Yo,
Don't
you
clap
know
it up.
what?
Don't clap it
Yeah,
up.
that's a
sneak
clap.
laugh?
Yes, that's a clap. Yo,
sneak laugh?
yes,
Let me
Libras.
ask this though, Sag. Rob Sag.
Sag.
Rob Sag, are you conceited or convinced?
Rob Sagitan.
Are you conceited or convinced?
I'm convinced.
Are you Gemini? Are you conceited or convinced?
I am a little bit of both at times.
Oh shoot! I cannot.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
That is terrible.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
You
not
know
gonna lie
what?
to you.
He's right.
Conceited and convinced?
Both.
I
Yeah.
am a combination of both at times. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like
he's
okay.
feeling himself and he's
Listen,
Why do you say
your
you're
younger
conceited?
me,
Why do
your
why do you say you're conceited?
younger me used to just feel I was that guy, right?
my
And now
God.
since I'm older and I'm getting old, I can
You're
start to see
convinced
the
you're that guy.
wrinkles.
Yeah, never been sure that guy.
Now I'm like, hey,
I'm convinced I'm that guy.
hey,
Yeah.
you may not be the guy anymore, but you're a guy.
Oh,
you know?
my
I'm
God.
convinced I'm a guy. You know, right?
So why you say yourself you're convinced instead of conceited?
Because I'm comfortable in my space right now.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I cannot.
Right? After all the colors,
Yes,
You're good now.
I'm convinced.
I'm
I'm convinced because I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little good. I could get better, but I feel a little.
She ain't wearing no shoes on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
look.
is super comfortable.
one
comfortable.
shoe.
Okay.
I'm
One foot
comfortable.
is conceited, one
She's
foot is
convinced.
I'm comfortable. Listen, this is for my nature girls. We
Super
can just.
dope.
I walk
Episode-
around barefoot in the rain.
There you go. Episode
Yikes.
7.
Straight hood jungle.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what we
Straight
do.
Amazon forest.
But that's what I do. I'm from the country. I'm a country girl.
Clap it up, clap it up. Episode
praise,
Yo,
7,
praise,
man.
praise.
Episode 7.
We rolling. Can't wait for this the episode 10 mansion party.
That's
Stay
it.
tuned.
Ooh, that's what we're gonna
Episode
do.
10
Yo,
mansion
listen.
party's gonna be crazy.
Subscribe, leave your comments. We are the Streets is watching. If you ain't watching the Streets is
Watching you.
There
You
it
already
is.
Is
know.
watching, baby. We on and popping. We doing our
From
thing,
C Breezy,
man.
Robin
What it
Bamboo
do?
with
Charlie Brown.
Exotic.
Get
Yes,
involved.
sir.
Let's do it.
Let's
What
go.
it do?
Peace.
And we out.
The streets is watching, busy waiting for the come up. Too busy grinding through the night until the sun up. You from New York, where your outfit gotta be done up. Was born a boss like a CEO since my come up. The streets is watching, gotta watch how I move. I know they watching, ain't no way I could lose.